Today we're looking at Team of the Year icon 93 Andre Pirlo. You can see here 5'10", medium, 5-star skill, 4-star weak foot. Can play centre mid or CDM. And he has got some unbelievable passing stats there. 97 short pass, 97 long pass, 96 composure, 92 agility, 88 balance, and 96 ball control. Has some pretty good traits in terms of if he were a CPU, but as online, not too great, unfortunately. And we have gone for an engine today. It is in draft because I don't have the coins, unfortunately. But I think that would have been the Chem style choose. Anyway, we'll be playing him in a box-to-box sort of role. And we'll talk about Chem style's price and what I thought about the card and much more at the end of the review. That being said, let's go jump into some gameplay. So with Pirlo today, he is playing in that box-to-box role, as I mentioned. And I have reviewed a couple versions of his card on the channel already. And I do think he's one of those icons that's generally underrated. People forget he's got 5-star skill and he can split you open if you don't know how to defend skill. Let alone having some unbelievable passing statistics in general. So we get him on the ball here already. Ball roll scoop. Oh, we've absolutely been shot here. That is not the way to do a ball roll scoop. As I've just conceded. That's not how you want to start. Obviously, you shouldn't do a ball roll scoop in that situation. But I wanted to prove a point. But you can see they're driving through with the skill. He is unbelievably quick. Been able to open up the space as well. We get Pirlo here. Gonna go for the power shot. Pirlo! And there's the goal to make it up straight away. So going on with my point there, talking about him, his skill moves is something that's super underrated. He is so quick at doing it. And of course, if we get him in an angle, he's always going to get a shot off. This card in particular having really good shooting stats as well makes it a massive deal for him. And he's just going to be able to open up the section. Some things I like about him is his transitional play. So if you play him as a box-to-box, he's going to open up the space almost every single time. So Pirlo, we're going to push him up now. We've got a little option in between. Again, driving through. Oh, we get absolutely fouled there, referee. Nearly had him through, but you can see the role that we're playing him a little bit deeper than normal, but then we're driving through with him. And using that skill, again, that should be a foul. It is a foul. And just using his skill to open up the space when we need him. Phantom glide. Got a bit of space on the edge. Gone for the long finesse. And great save from the goalkeeper. So I want to try out different types of shots with him. Not just the normal ones where we power across. So we've got to try long range finesses and much more. Right, let's go counter attack. Pirlo picks the ball up. Now he's running. You see how quick he is. Not a problem. Lovely bit of skill to get out of the situation. Takes his own player out. Now we can play that pass. An absolutely perfectly weighted pass. We get on here, which Quinn can't, unfortunately. But you can see that's what I mean with the transitional play that he can offer. Not a lot of midfielders can do that, especially with that skill move moving out. Very similar to Neymar. So we do get a lovely pass in. Looking for the space. Nowhere to go. Reset. Back out again. Phantom glide in between. Reverse Elastico. You can see just using that skill. I'm very unlucky to get tackled over. Just using that skill to show you the sort of space he can create. Of course, maybe should have passed that out and did a normal shot, but I just want to show you in certain situations. Pirlo picks it up. Little layoff. Again, orchestrating that midfield for us. But Pirlo between the lines, can't quite find him. Pirlo picks it up. Lovely bit of skill. Can get the ball behind. Absolutely perfectly weighted pass. And a good save from the keeper. But you can see they're using the skill to open up. We'll have a look at his set pieces. So he's got 83, 97, 99, and 93 penalties. So he's got pretty good. Not the best shot power, though. I am noticing the shot power be a little bit of a problem so far. Whereas Lasco past one, couldn't get past the other. Very unlucky to get a penalty, and it's come off him and he's offside. Pirlo out wide on his own. Can we find him? It's an absolutely fantastic pass out. Little touch in. Now we've got the counter-attack underway. Got Pirlo here. First touch in. Great pass in. Get the shot off, and we get the goal as well. And that all stemmed from Pirlo picking the ball out wide, using a bit of a touch to get in, little pass in. And that's something about this card is extremely underrated in terms of the way you can link up play in between players and really get you on your way on a counter-attack. Something I noticed when I reviewed his other version of the card. Very, very good when he's doing that. Here's Pirlo on the ball now. Phantom glide open a space. Little 1-2. Got him down the line. Perfectly good play. Using that pace. Bit of skill. Oh, couldn't quite get the pass off back to Saka there. A bit of a shame. But you can see how explosive he is in between the transition. Pirlo picks up the loose ball. Right, need him to go here. Gets past one tackle. Starting to drive forward. Little 1-2. Back to Pirlo. He's got a bit of work to do. But again, exploding forward. Pirlo. And what a finish. And we needed that. That's to equalise the game. And this is something that he's so good at doing. Being able to explode down the byline. Get that shot across. That's why we had it. Luckily, had an engine on him even, sorry, to really boost up that pace a little bit. Ideally, I find that his actual shooting's way better than his passing, which is a bit strange. But then we go to see. But then he does a wonder pass like that and absolutely tells me to shut up. And we nearly get the winning goal there. But you can see, though, his passing, even though I just said it wasn't that great, I'll take that instantly back after that pass there. Lovely left stick dribbling. Oh, Pirlo, stop that. And we get absolutely hacked down through on goal. That left stick dribbling in between the space there. Our opponent can do over the long head, kicks over the top, chest down, and first time volley and score. I've got to put 2 of his players on the floor and drive through. And if that's not a red card, I don't know what is. And it's not a red card. Unbelievable. We're going to let Pirlo run over the top. We're going to play it across and try and get that goal in. Gets that shot off and it's blocked. How have we not scored there? That's a red card. That one's a red card. But when I'm through on goal, it wasn't a red card. What have I seen? We've got one more attack in us. Our opponent has now decided to pause it as well. Welcome to toxicity, ladies and gentlemen. I've got one attack left. Can we get it? Oh, he's offside. And that is the game, unfortunately. Our opponent scored some absolutely crazy, ridiculously silly goals. I'll be honest, I was a little bit disappointed with Pirlo. I find that his other version is better. His prime is actually better. In terms of what he offers, his passing was a little bit lacking. Yes, I was a bit silly doing the skill at the start, but just to show his passing accuracy. Normally, I have really high passing accuracy, but you can see here, in terms of passing, he had 32 passes, 24 complete. It's just not as good as I would have liked it to be. A lot of them were down the right-hand side. He couldn't get the through balls in properly, but his skill moves and his dribbling are absolutely out this world. You see here, 37 dribbles, 28 complete. He had three shots on target, 2 goals. So in terms of attacking, really good, but his passing was a little bit lacking, and that is disappointing. Let's go jump onto Footbin. So as you can see, we are on Footbin's about 840,000 coins. We compare him to his prime. His prime is 300,000. Yes, he's got -9 on pace. And I will be honest, his team of the year felt absolutely rapid compared to any other version that I've used. But he's only got -1s on passing and -4 on shooting, which is kind of what you're paying for with Pirlo. Because of that skill moves he has and the high agility and balance and his height, you're only paying for that in terms of what he delivers. Yes, we had an engine on him, and I would recommend putting an engine on any of the other versions of the card. And I don't think he's worth the price because of that. I'm not saying he's terrible. I'm just saying I don't think he's worth 850,000 coins for a +9 pace when you can give him a +9 pace by just putting a hunter on him or even a shadow, for example. So that is something to consider before buying this card. That being said, the dribbling, the skill moves, the acceleration, everything on this card is unbelievable. Out of this world. With his lean body type and having that high agility and balance, let alone with an engine on, he feels lightning fast. I don't know what it is about his passing. The gameplay was a little bit heavy, so it could have been down to that. Normally his passing is very good. It's just that game. But it was a little bit inconsistent. Not saying he's bad at passing. He's inconsistent to what I expected this type of value card to have. Normally, cards like this with this type of value seem to pass every single time perfectly. His finishing was fantastic. His dribbling fantastic. His running with the ball fantastic. Just maybe I was my expectations were too high. I was expecting him to do a little bit better at passing than he was. But if you were to consider that, if you're only using him for passing role, for example, a cam or a box-to-box, just go by his prime. It won't make much difference. You only want to get him if you're going to play him a little bit more out wide or maybe up front or more of attacking role where he's going to have more shots on goal. Then yes, definitely go for this Team of the Year version. But there's not much else more to cover on this. If you have any questions about this card or any other card, comment down below. If you're new to the channel, I do a lot of icon reviews, Team of the Year reviews, player reviews, pack openings, how to grind, and much more. So if you like that sort of stuff, smash the like button, subscribe, and I'll hopefully catch you in the next video. See ya!